everybody, it's me, Remy the Comic Book Poser. I'm here today to welcome you to Enter the Poserverse. It's giveaway night, y'all. Sorry that I've been away. You've heard my trials and tribulations of dealing with shit. My new fun thing is I burned the shit out of myself on the 4th of July for the first time ever. Oh, Big Easy says we might have to take shirts off tonight. That might happen. But we're waiting on Jelly and J1 to make it over here. They are wrapping things up over on or over in the Madhouse. The Mad Chatter, I think it's their third or fourth episode is happening today. And as I was setting things up, I heard the other Remy, the robot vegan Jesus, say something about modern blue chip books that I'm going to wait for J1 and Jelly to pop in here so I can show what's peeking out in the back, because I think I got something for a really, really, really good price. But throughout tonight, we're going to give away 4 things, and in looking at one of the things that people were asked to do in the chat or in the comments of the 1250 subscriber giveaway video, you were asked to comment which item you would like to win the most. Sad for me, the least desired item is the Evelyn Funko Pop T combo. I love me my Masters of the Universe. The one that people were the most thirsty for, and I'm not shocked, is the Spider-Man Blacklight Pop T combo. And then we've got 2 slabs that we are going to give away in the background. Ultimate Spider-Man number 19 and a 9-2 with the sweet cartoony Venom cover. And then we've got a Superior Spider-Man number 1 from 2019 with the Rest in Peace Stan Lee homage cover. And there's a, what is it, Living Brain? Stiltman and Living Brain are in that book, so we're giving away everything shy of some turtles today. I do want to show what is going to be the July member giveaway. That there is a book. Oh, speak of the devil, Justin Birch is in the house, and while he's not on what is in my hand, he's on the newest volume of what's in my hand. There was a limited to, I believe it was 500 pieces release of a hardcover edition of Nottingham Volume 1. And I said to myself, I should pick up 2 copies. One of them is clearly for me, but the other one is going to be our July giveaway. And we got a book plate in there signed by David and Shane. So these came in the mail literally yesterday. I was excited to, finally crack into them to be able to show off and share. So let's say hello to the chat, and then we'll see if I vamped enough. But Helvetica is in the house. If you all have not checked it out, the Madhouse has their own Patreon now. I discovered that last night when I popped in to buy a bunch of video game covers from J1, and at one of the tiers you can get some monthly art from Helvetica, and I said yes to that quick, fast, and in a hurry. And the shit that was up for their first month's release blew my mind. We got David Reese in the house. How's it going? We got Big Easy, who if you have not seen us shirtless on a stream together, you might get to see us shirtless on a stream in the same room together here in the near future. That my Kentucky brother from another mother is going to be a Kansan in some shape or form here in a bit. We got Jellies coming this way. We got Zion Comics, who, I think is that Orko that you're rocking? If not, it looks like Orko. And Zion was over on Mad Chatter. But we got Justin Birch, America's favorite YouTube comic book letterer. Like I said, he is on volume 2 of Nottingham, and David has been giving me a bunch of shit that apparently issue 10 of Nottingham has been live in Mad Cave's review portal for like 10 days now, 2 weeks maybe, and he's like, you haven't reviewed it yet. And it's like, I don't know how to write right now, let alone read a book that's going to give me a heart attack. But hey, Kenneth Bird, what's going on? Steve Hayner, I am enjoying a break from school, although I am teaching first grade and almost kindergarten right now, that I'm making the kids do some reading and some math every day. We got Umpty in the house, and that's everybody I've seen pop in. I think Soul Twice, who's going to draw with us this evening, he looks frozen and might be having some internet issues. So the last 2 things that I'll show you, and then I might just start talking about a comic book, because I read comics for the first time in a hot minute yesterday and today. You're going to see the spam bot start shilling the fact that I had a Funko Pop mystery box go live today. I'm calling it the Glow or Show mystery box, where I think it's 6 of the 10 boxes have either a glow-in-the-dark pop or a blacklight pop, or I said they have, a show that you recognize that it might be from. So I have some Marvel and some DC ones that I may be missing out on. And then, of course, Justin Birch is here for the topic that we've literally had the same stream and the same thumbnail up for, I think, like 6 weeks now. And I've just been kicking the can down the road. And if you watch Small Town Collectibles channel, we talked about it on the video he released today that I was on 10 questions, and he was like, explain anime and manga to me like I'm 5. And I said, well, that's easy. It's like Japanese comic books, and that's all I really know about it. But we are going to see, especially when J1 gets here, because he is our guru who reads all kinds of kids' funny books from all over the world. We're going to see if he can come with some good recommendations. But if you have not commented on the 1,250 subscriber giveaway video, that's what's going to be dropping tonight throughout. We will run the item 4 times. I'm not going to let anybody win more than one item, but I will let somebody basically get an upgrade, right? So if they win the Masters of the Universe pop, but they also win something down the road, basically for each slot, I will run a backup prize winner. So that you can comment on things over there. My goal is to get these in the mail by Monday, along with what seems like 12 years of poser piles that somehow Toby or Charlie got into and mixed books around. So I've been having to watch old episodes of Shop Talk going, shit, which book am I giving away when? But we will let in the first official medical opinion of how quickly I should cut my hand off. I have missed our medical voice, although he's a Sox fan, and I can't be all about that. But I miss his face. Jelly, what's going on, brother?
Hey, buddy. Would you get in a knife fight or something?
No, I was lighting a smoke bomb that I didn't know exploded from the other end, and a kid yelled something at me. So I have a blister the size of a $50 that's like a 1/4 of an inch puffy. So I know everybody says don't pop it. So I've been slowly draining it to let some of the pressure out. And it looks like I peed in my sink. So gross. So there's a visual all of you want. When I'm not actively lubing my hand, I'm poking my hand. But how you been?
Good, man. Been really good.
Is next week Gorkum Demir Fest?
Yes, sir, it is.
Nice. Well, then I'm excited. We'll go ahead and bring in J1 and hear about the kind of debauchery that you clowns have planned for that. So are you excited for Gorkum Demir Fest in San Bernardino, California next weekend?
Oh, dude, you know I am. I mean, you know I am. My lifelong dream of meeting Gorkum Demir and getting him to do body shots off a stripper is so much closer.
I think you should get him to do a body shot off of KM while Helvetica draws it. I think that would be, and then
That would
Gorkum
be
could
that would be
color it and
Titanic
remark
almost.
it.
That'd be almost
A
Titanic
shot of
right
pickle juice.
That
Ugh.
could be good. But
That's the thing in Wisconsin, actually, is tequila
Pickle
shots with a chaser of
there.
pickle,
Pickle
juice.
juice. Yes, that they do that here in Oklahoma too.
You should look for, or you shouldn't, if you don't like pickle juice. There is a whiskey called Wicked Pickle.
Yeah.
That's a spicy whiskey with pickle juice in it, and it's only good if you are already drunk and hate yourself. You're at the lake with like some Natty Light or some Bush Light, or it's decent in a Bloody Mary. That I like that, but more than
I can see that.
Okay,
but
fair enough.
we'll do that, and we've kept him waiting long enough. Our artist of
resident
the evening,
artist.
yes, our resident artist, until we can find somebody else who wants to draw. Or Soul Twice is like, man, quit telling me you'll do a show and then not telling me until the day after that it gets pushed off. But how was the Dodgers game last night, brother?
Great, man. Like it was really boring, but I got to go with my dad, and it was Hello Kitty night. I don't know if you guys know, but Hello Kitty night is the best night to go because that's when all the girls go.
I could guess, yeah.
Real.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Nice. There are promos of J1's body shots going around the AMKM shop.
I'd rather not see that.
I'm
Dude, nobody
fuck with
wants to see that.
And a wicked pickle tickle. So I need to go back and watch the last 2 weeks of Mad Chatter episodes, because I caught the very tail end of it where you're talking about whether or not you would read your kids' social medias, and then the back end topic where I just want to listen to Remy drop knowledge about his investment and his, Maslow's hierarchy of needs of collectors and
Right.
things like that. But I bought something.
Oh,
And it's a book that I've been afraid to send myself to get graded, and I have a copy that I still have to send to AMKM.
9-6. Oh, Jenny Frizen.
9.6 Frisson #1, the first print, the unlocked retailer variant. This
She's
is
pretty.
a book that in a 9.8, even before the economy took a shit, was a $700 book.
oh yeah.
The holofoil version of that, even more expensive. I picked this up for just under $2.
Wow.
That's still reasonable.
Yeah, and I have a 9.8. I picked up some things from DJ Links. I think that video comes out next week. I have a 9.8 of #2 that I picked up for, I think, just at or slightly over 100.
#2?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was having some seller's remorse on those, but it's my first cover A of #2 that I only had the virgin variant of that one too, but I was excited to add that one to the mix. So before we get Soul starts drawn, we see that he's got a blank of John Carpenter, Warlord of Mars. John
Carpenter?
Carter.
Oh, Carter, sorry. The other guy makes.
I like
shit
his
about
movies.
vampires. Yeah.
Ooh, that would be a good spin on that book. Do a John Carpenter cover on there.
Yeah. Oh, that's been the kind of day and how dumb I am.
That's not a
with
bad
stuff.
idea.
Dude, I don't know if you can hear us, Soul, or if you already got plans, but that's pretty interesting to think about.
I like that.
Do like a John Carpenter's The Fog homage on that sucker?
No, I just want to see John Carpenter Warlord of Mars
Oh,
Just the
in the
man.
style of one of his movies.
Just stark white hair and thick black glasses.
you know,
All
that
right.
was an underrated movie.
Which one? The Fog?
The Fog.
No, John Carter.
Oh, John Carter. Who was in that?
I really enjoyed it.
I don't
Disney
know.
did it.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, to be honest.
Like they did, like I don't know how they got the rights to it, but they got the rights to it before they bought the MCU out. And I enjoyed it.
Oh man, dang it! Sold Twice left. I was gonna say
We'll see if he
a
hops
cool
back
like
in.
Escape from New York cover.
Oh, dude, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Little
I'm
Snake
gonna-
Plissken on there.
Save the giveaway wheel again, and then I figure we can give something away and talk about some books. So, like I said, we got 4 things to give away: 2 Spidey slabs, a Spidey pop and blacklight, or pop and T-shirt blacklight combo, and a Masters of the Universe pop T combo. Like I said, I'm gonna draw 2 winners for each item. That way, if somebody wins more than one, they can pick the item that they want, and then I will default down to the next person. So we'll add that to the stream. I think after I got Patreon and channel members and people like that in, we've got 88 entries, which is dope. So I think the last 2 people that got added were Milky and Big Easy. So if you miss this first wheel spin, I'll get you added after that. But we'll shuffle it. We'll give it some 5 times really fast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I don't think I set the time. We'll make it 30 seconds instead of like a full minute where we're just sitting here staring at this thing. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. This is for the Masters of the Universe. You're on there a couple of times, J1.
I am. I'm right. I'm a channel member. I forgot.
All right. So our initial winner of Evelyn is. That's gonna skip Cole.
Oh,
Southern. Nice.
And then I'm gonna do our backup one. Watch it land on him again. Quick Draw says he would love a Snake Plissken cover, and I'll bring. I see Soul back. I'll add him again.
Dude,
back
cool
in a
like
second.
chibi with an eye patch.
That would be dope as shit. Hey, greetings, Kevin. Welcome, welcome. Long time no see, my friend. That's mostly my fault. Hey, we got Chop and Drop in the house.
If I can get it open.
So our backup winner is Weiwei's Comics.
Nice.
All right. So minimize that for a second.
Here, I can give him some inspiration.
The soda.
Oh, actually,
That's good.
that would be a perfect inspiration.
And I like the Escape from New York soda. I thought they did a good job on that one.
Dude, they really did.
What's in those things anyway? A little.
It's that figure.
Just
And
the
then-
figure? Is there like a pog or something in it?
And then
Yeah.
the fog,
That's
and then
cool.
the stand.
Okay, cool.
So I'm slowly weeding through my collection of that. I got from Cole. They did a cooler that is 6 Ninja Turtle sodas, and I think they're all
what?
blacklight. Yeah, I'll go find it when we get to talking about a book. But I have to open it and see which chase that I got. But it's 6 Ninja Turtle sodas. And I think they're all blacklight, whereas most of the Ninja Turtle sodas, and I see that I'm pointing at it and you can't see that all of the villains are blacklight if it's a chase, and then the turtles are glow in the dark. So I'll be interested to see if I double up with somebody I already have. But I know that I'm still on the hunt. I'm gonna sell a kid to have to get either the Chase Shredder or the Chase Rocksteady. So a shit ton of books have come out since the last time we've been together.
Sweet Jesus.
And I'm gonna make Soul Twice.
Bless you.
Yeah,
Bless
you had
you.
to get real big to see me sneeze on that one. So we'll see how his internet. Nope,
Nope, doesn't handle it.
his internet's not liking us tonight. So my to read list is literally 2 short boxes full of comics. That is how far behind I am. So my strategy from yesterday and today was to pick up, read either number ones or books that I knew I was recent on. So, like, I read Twig number 2 in my hiatus of being gone, so I was ready to read that. So, I'm down to talk about or listen to you all talk about things that I should bump up or down in the order, or if there's something that we wanna chat about that's not from this week. I don't care either way.
I have not read a book yet this week.
Fair.
Here's this week's. For me, I haven't read them. The new
I
Miles Morales is Captain America, the Batman 125 Zdarsky, She-Hulk 4, and Kanto Tales of the Untamed World, because it's been ridiculously, unbearably annoying at work and everything else.
I
Just to be
forgot
honest.
Kanto. The new Kanto is coming out. Crap.
Yes.
And I think I might have 2 copies of that because I think that came out last week.
Was it last week?
I think so.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. Watch this. This is my to-read pile. We can keep it going backwards in time.
Yeah.
There you go. There's the last of it. Silver Surfer Rebirth 5.
Yep. That's on my to read still too.
Is this the last issue, or is it going to 6? I can't remember.
I don't
think
remember.
I think it's 5.
I might read this during the show.
Well, there you go. I did read Batman 125. It's the first Zdarsky on the Batman title now. I liked it better than the whole last arc that was passed between like the 2 people who wrote it between the end of Tynion's run and now the start of Zdarsky. That I like that it's still playing in the universe of Batman Poor, that Batman still live in shitty brownstone. I love how there's a little bit of a guess as to who the villain is because, like, 6 pages in, there's a dream sequence where you see, like, iterations of the Joker with other people popping in. You get some play with the Penguin in this one. And then this starts off on a bang. And I won't spoil it because I know a handful of folks may not have read it, or J1 still got to read it. But we get a key character either presumed death or highly life-threatening injury that throws back to the 90s. And the art is really cool. That, again, I'm hooked from jump, and I think what DC has done successfully with Batman from, at least Taylor's run to present, which is where I'm the most up to snuff on mentally, is they're really good at starting arcs. The end of arcs are coin flips. So we'll see.
Yeah, even
how-
the Tinian run got a little lame.
Yeah. And I mean, just the end of, like, we talked about this in comparing Batman to Nice House or Something is Killing the Children or anything else, that, you know, hopefully it doesn't feel rushed, that hopefully Chip Zdarsky, like, we know that Chip Zdarsky is smart because we've seen how well he can put a story together in short and long form.
Yep.
He is the perfect person for a long-term chess match. So we know that if Chip Zdarsky puts out bad Batman, it's more DC's fault than his.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah. So knock on wood. But I thought that one was pretty okay. I didn't feel like, God damn it, I want to set my money on fire. In the same vein of, I'm still reading Monkey Prince.
Yeah. What was this issue?
This
Six?
is 6.
Yeah.
It's gotten okay
Oh.
because, yeah,
That's,
I know.
That's a bad way to describe it. It's gotten okay.
But, like, one of the things that we've talked about is, like, wanting to know why this kid, what has happened to him. And now that he's in the new town, still worrying about, like, the Silver Demon King, you get, like, the backstory of, like, here is the original Monkey King and what has happened to him and what has led to you being, like, collapsible but still immortal. We get footnotes back to questions that we asked from both issue 0 and issue number 1. So, like, I feel like if this would have happened in issue 2 or 3, we would have probably hated this less because it would have made sense as to why it's a Batman book. In this arc,
so are they still shoehorning Batman in?
This time it's Aquaman, but it's in a way that makes sense. That Black Manta is working with his parents again. They take, like, a hermit crab and infuse it with the soul of the silver demon, that whatever was in Penguin.
Yeah.
So we get some interplay with Aquaman in this one, but it feels far more natural than all of a sudden
turn a corner and there's Robin.
Yeah, there's Robin at the wrong high school in the wrong town.
Yeah.
Like Steve Buscemi, you know, hey, kids. I know, did Primo's rap in the last, like, 4 or 5 weeks? I feel like I have the final issue of that one in those boxes upstairs. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, Primo's 4 came out a couple weeks ago, I think.
What was it?
Primos.
Oh, yeah.
The Al Madrigal book. I think, if I remember correctly, I think Primos got picked up for another arc. I believe.
I'll take it.
Yeah. And deservedly so.
Nice. Let's see. Did I miss a Nice House in the last couple of weeks?
No, it got postponed, I thought.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No Nice House. Let's see. I'm trying to
Crossover
think. Called
done other than the 3D.
I think the 3D is in my 2-read box.
Hitman or Hit Me. Another
one of
those.
That's in my 2-read pile, but I think that's on 4 or 5. That I'm still loving that book, and I've learned that Krista Faust is a hilarious follow on Instagram.
Oh, really?
Especially post Row, that, like, she's gone from kind of her low-key feminist jabs at things to, like, giving 0 fucks about anything, and it's been fun.
Her blog posts were super interesting.
Yeah.
And I can imagine how funny she would be on Instagram.
Yeah.
I might have to sub her up.
This is a good question, Quick Draw. I will look on my pull list because I think the new Gambit series did get
It got
and
postponed, I believe.
did the same thing happen with, was it Moon Girl and Miles Morales? Was that supposed to come out this week?
That did. Wait, no.
No, it didn't come out this week.
The first issue, or are you talking like the fourth issue? We're on the Moon Girl and Miles Morales. That came out like if you're talking about like number one.
I thought they were just starting that.
Yeah. You're not thinking about the What If Miles Morales, are you?
No. Moon Girl and Miles Morales. That came out a couple of weeks ago.
Oh. Well, I must have missed that one then.
I'll look up Gambit. But
so
no,
let's see. Gambit was scheduled for July 27th debut.
I just want to say, very, very happy with the Batman.
Yeah,
dude, good. Dude.
I'm pretty pumped about
for the win.
Yeah.
Are you guys a Gambit guy?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are. I grew up with Gambit, so Gambit's a X-Men to me.
Well, and I've got to be a homer for Gambit since his name is Remy. That I feel like
Remy LeBeau.
I have to vote for the hometown crowd on that one.
I'm all in for Chris Claremont's Gambit. So
yeah. I think that's a very good call. So then it looks like still in end of the month. Quick Draw.
Uh-huh.
I see it. He's doing
Marvin the Martian.
Marvin the Martian.
Nice. Let's see. Now I don't know if that's him going pixelated or if that's me.
It was him.
Okay. So Twig, did y'all read issue number 2?
I have not read 2 yet.
Not
it's
too,
on
sir.
My pile.
It wasn't even in my dang pile at my LCS. He didn't order enough.
Oh.
He had no idea it was gonna blow up like that. I'm like, no, it's okay. I understand.
Well, and I can go back and see if my shop has more since he's got that pipeline to Kyle. I will say that I still like it a lot. It is still a little on the slow side for me, but what I think is keeping the interest level peaked is just all of the little Easter eggs in the art. And like, I won't spoil the context for the last page of this issue, but you finally get to see Twig arm himself. So it becomes interesting to see maybe if in issue 4 we're going to start seeing Twig become a little bit more active in dealing with the world around him instead of just letting stuff happen to him passively.
Yeah.
So I've enjoyed that.
Would you call it Kanto-esque?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of what the vibe I got from the first volume was.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of Kanto-esque here. I'm liking this.
Oh, 100%.
I love Kanto.
Definitely.
And I think and I still have to read the new one. My problem with Kanto has been like I get lost by issue 4 or 5 where it's just like or they've had that weird delay at times where it's like shit, I forgot. So Kanto is one of those books that I say I'm gonna read it and trade and then forget to buy the trade, but then I think I still have all of the issues anyway. I'm just too damn lazy to pull it out.
Because the first volume was so good, like I bought volume 2, volume 3, and this is the 4th volume now, right? I've bought all the issues.
Yeah.
But I've never read them. my actual comics, which is weird for me. Like, I bought Volume 2 and Volume 3's trade papers and Volume 1 trade paper, and that's how I read 2 and 3. And that's how I'm planning on reading this one, because I the storyline is good, and I think they're going to do something amazing with it.
Yeah. Big Easy said, I hope people aren't here just for the giveaway. I think, we're seeing our spike earlier than usual in the night, and I think it's because we're back together for the first time in five weeks.
6 weeks.
Five weeks, yeah.
And I think the giveaway helps, but Big Easy knows that I'm not a firm believer in the must be present to win kind of thing. That part of it is because I've benefited from people going like, oh, fuck, you won somebody's giveaway. And I'm like, oh, cool. I'll go in and say hi and thank you. But I think it's a combination of those things. But I appreciate everybody coming in, especially so you can watch Soul do his thing. And on that note, we'll give a second thing away. Let's go with the next to least item that people were super thirsty for. Whoops, and down goes Wolverine. Next, we'll give away Superior Spider-Man #1 in a 9/8 to Stan Lee in memoriam. And yeah, I'm glad Helvetic is here, and I might pester you all about maybe swinging in and seeing if I can peddle my wares a night or two here or there. But at the moment I saw that I could get more of Vedica's art through the Patreon, I was like, yep, sold. You don't have to put my name on any graphic.
Like, how good was that ASM 300 homage?
Yeah, that is sick as fuck. That is like,
awesome?
I want a shirt of that.
Oh yeah, I've already tried to talk him into putting it on a hoodie.
Nice,
so good.
But Big Easy, maybe we'll take shirts off on the next one. That we'll have a shop talk. Yeah, next week J1 and Jelly will be topless in AMKM Comics, where Gorkum Demir is shocked and going back to Turkey.
Or he'll also take his shirt off.
Yes,
we'll see. We don't know.
All right. So here's our next giveaway. Like I said, this is for the Superior Spider-Man #1. If you missed me say it earlier, I am running the wheel twice. That I am going to have the winner, and then I'm going to have a second winner in case somebody wins 2 items, and they get to pick the one that they want. And those of you who maybe don't win something, but you're the backup winner and you're mad that I wasted the wheel juju on you, I may send you something out of love as well. So let's go. Our winner of the Superior Spider-Man slab is Oh, it's going to be 2 boys or Kenneth. Now it's going to make it to Teresa.
It did.
Oh, Teresa. And then our backup winner. I'm making sure to take copious notes so I don't fuck this up. Unless I lose my notes, then I'm screwed and I'll have to go back and watch this again. Uh-oh.
On the channel.
Is it going to stay on him?
Yeah. Oh,
rigged.
It's rigged, I swear.
So Soul is my backup winner for that slab, and Soul will be glad to know he's been waiting on a box for me for a while. So, I do those community swaps that Mama J organizes, and the box that I sent to my person got sent back to me while I was gone. So I talked my neighbor through it, and I was like, here's what I need you to do, because he was like, yeah, this box is damaged, and he repackaged stuff. And he put back into that box Soul's box, which had a Venom slab and a shit ton of blanks. And then I sold my TMNT 1 to WeaponX. And I was watching her video, and I was like, oh, fuck. So Soul knows that he's got a boatload of things coming his way, that the box showed up today, and I'll be repacking it tomorrow. So he'll get some extra love added on that. And then the next two we'll give away will be the Venom, the Ultimate Spider-Man 19, and then we'll do the big sexy Pop Tea combo that people are the most excited about. And yeah, Big Easy's House of Tig Old Biddies, that you're gonna see, like, Two Girls, One Cup, I feel is like too jarringly graphic of a reference. But I also feel like if you've seen any stream where Big Easy and I take our shirts off together, putting us in the same room, like, that's too much man boob for one camera. Like, I don't think there's a wide angle enough lens to get us both in there. But there you go. That can be the next shirt that we do. In terms of some stuff that came out this week, so even though I have, 2 fucking short boxes from 6 weeks of shit to read, I picked up some stuff that I was like, I can read some issue number 1s, because I knew I was leaving my LCS and going to the brewery right down the street to have a beer, have 30 minutes to myself, and I was like, I can only focus on
there was a lot of good number 1s this week, or a lot of interesting sounding number 1s.
So I picked up Starhenge, which is all Liam Sharp, who we've talked about a bunch of shit that he's been on. This is going to be an amazingly weird sci-fi tale. There's something wrong with Patrick Todd.
Yes, I picked that up.
Have you read it?
I have not read it yet. I haven't read anything this week.
Oh, that's right. You said that.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I can't imagine that I'm not going to love it. It just sounds so good.
Well, and you have somebody who possesses people into robbing banks.
Yeah.
So he can use that money to pay for, I think it's like his mom in a like psychiatric facility, like some kind of group home. The art with the possession and shit like that is silly. Like, this was really good. And then Prodigy, the Icarus Society, Mark Millar, number 1.
Yeah, I picked it up just because it was Mark Millar.
Yeah, I did the exact same thing. That I was like, I read King of Spies. I thought King of Spies was pretty okay. So it's same shit, different day. Like, I was like, why is this so like bloody and explodey 4 pages in? And then I flipped back and I was like, oh yeah, it's Mark Millar. He does not have to give a shit about that anymore. But that was good. And then this was on my poll, but I grabbed the B cover. Absolution.
I was going to say I picked up Absolution. I picked up Closet number 2, which I haven't read number 1 yet. I think I grabbed Not of This World.
I missed that one.
Prometheus 1313. Did you see that one?
I did, but I did not pick that one up.
Okay. I grabbed
Why,
that.
I don't know. Yeah.
That one, I think, to me, sounded the most interesting of all the number 1s this week.
Well, I liked
Absolution actually sounded pretty cool.
It is.
Okay.
That it's God, what was that shitty movie where like you're watching somebody POV in a video game?
Oh, you're not talking about Player One, are you?
No, not Ready
I was gonna say
Player
you
One.
thought that was shitty. That was awesome.
I mean, the book was better.
The book is better.
But God, is it Looper? No. But it's like a woman basically has to have some kind of surgery and she gets absolution. And she's basically, you have live action commentators like the Hunger Games, but she is like assassinating people. And they're looking at her style, like her tact for killing. And then you have like her social media feed is playing and it's like, oh, you're a fucking ugly bitch. Or like, can you just show your boobs now? And you can see how like she's just getting ready to fuck everything up. That I really liked that read. And of course, it's an AWA book, so we're gonna like it for the most part anyway.
It sounds like that Ryan Reynolds movie that just came out.
Free Guy.
Free Guy.
I finally watched that, and it's like that. Yeah. That it's like watching him become self-aware. It's an interesting like between point of like watching me stream myself play Call of Duty versus Free Guy. That midpoint is interesting. All right, we got J1 back. We have a second Sold Twice because this Sold Twice is freezing.
Oh, that one looks much better.
Yeah. Oh, that's super clear. That sounded like some.
Was that J1A
J1
Bob
for a
robot
second.
voice?
Hey, LJ. I see LJ just showed up because he heard like he could his fat guy, like his young cub sense was tingling.
His man boob radar.
He heard me and Big Easy talking about taking our shirts off, and he was just like, I have to go there now. It might be nerve, Milky. This is going to be one of those things that I'm just going to sit here and stare into the middle distance for a while and be like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, then you wake up at 3 a.m. Aha!
Yeah, I'll wake everybody up.
Then you get on StreamYard.
I think you'll like Closet. That it's in the same vein of kid haunted by spooky horror kind of thing. And it's an intriguing slow play because in the first issue you get to figure out kind of the threat of the closet. And essentially they're moving cross country from New York City to Portland, and the dad thinks that move is going to have the kid forget about the spooky monster in his closet. But a lot of what is happening in this issue is kind of figuring out like the relationship between the father and the son, and like whether or not the dad is trying to aggressively tank the relationship. And then all of a sudden shit gets spooky. Oh,
so that's exactly why I thought I would like it, because the solicitation didn't sound like anything too fantastic. It wasn't too groundbreaking, but in Tinian we trust.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that it's already like relationships or being, like that's okay. I'm in.
Well,
Tinian's
I feel like
it.
it's a good midpoint between something is killing the children, which like that one had to be up in your face and aggressive fast, to then play with the idea that only kids can see the monsters. Nice house on the lake. Who fucking knows what is happening aside from him? But like, we're in to try and figure out this chess match. That I think
a nice midpoint.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was the thing that I was watching Big Brother with Emily and Toby last night, and then I was like, oh shit, it's Wednesday. So hopped over into the auction and said, what's up to J1? And he's like, you need to come back for longer. So I think I ended up buying like 4 more copies and different exclusives of The Closet for $10 a piece. So really, I'm hoping that, Tiny gets some kind of Mark Millar style exclusive deal, and it'll pay for my Filipino mob debt.
So J1 just sent me a text. He internet is down.
Well, I think
estimated repair time is 2:19 a.m.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah,
well, I'll see you next week when you're drunk with everybody, J1, and I'll be sad.
I'll be sad.
Yes, quick draw. It had Gerard Butler in the movie.
Gerard Butler. Oh.
Now I'm not going to say anything else. I'm going to stare until Quick Draw's like, it's this. I'm going to go, okay. It's okay, J1. I think
Gamer. Good Lord.
We missed the most fucking obvious title.
It could have been like, it's called Movie.
Call of Duty. The Scream.
Good Lord.
The next book I'll talk about, did you read Dead Box?
No. I don't even believe I saw the solicitation for Dead Box.
So this is issue number 3, and I really feel like
what publisher is that from?
Vault.
Okay.
I feel like it's come out like every 3 months. The idea is that it's in some kind of small town that's kind of foreclosed from the world, but not in like a Stillwater sense. It's just like isolated, like shitty internet. It's like where J1 lives. And one of the few sources of entertainment in the town is a red box machine, basically, that's at a gas station. And the main character is the woman who's back from college running the gas station. And all you know about her father is that he's sick. And you can guess that there's some kind of correlation with him bringing that machine to the store. But there is basically, you remember that movie Stay Tuned?
Yeah.
Where the people got sucked into the television dish and had to live out the movies. So that kind of happens in this one. And this was a good and bad book to read at this point in time, given that, we're constantly seeing, all kinds of mass shootings and shit like that happen. And I'm going to put myself over and make Soul Twice Small for a second, just so you can see.
A little cringy at some points.
Yeah, but here's the movie that Grandpa picks up to watch with the kids, and it's called Guns.
Let's watch Guns.
Which is basically Cars, the Pixar movie Cars, but with guns.
Sample guns.
And it just becomes this big, massive shootout at a gun show for winning like some kind of like best gun prize or something like that. And there's this big meta narrative on concealed carry and all of this stuff that happens that is very apt social commentary at the time that I almost feel like they're writing the issues about current events and going like, here's our, literary criticism of what's going down.
Mm-hmm.
But it's intriguing, and I think I might have an extra 1 and 2, and I'll put that on my list because I think you'll like the horror element of it.
I'm intrigued by it. It sounds like this is something to watch out for on trade.
Yeah, like I said, it's coming out like once every 3 months.
I thought Vault pushed all their stuff out once a month.
No, they come out a little bit more. Like they're on 2 or 3 weeks. That's Source Point that has the mass release day. All right. Giveaway item number 3 of the night is Ultimate Spider-Man number 19. That aside from having a Fumetti interior, it's just the dope cartoon Venom of our childhood, or of some of those of you who are a little bit older than us, your early adulthood. But like when I think Venom, this is the image that I get in my head. Just the good cartoony one.
I got to show you this cover.
Venom is the best Venom.
Let me go grab it real quick because this just see that slab reminded me, and it. 1 second.
Yep. Well, and while you look for that, I'm going to look and see if anybody else has commented really quick, because I think the last 2 people that I put in were Big Easy and Milky. So I'll vamp a second while I put a nose on somebody's slab. I got to add Baby Ice and Papa Missouri. So if I missed you on that last one, I apologize.
That cover just reminds me, or I should say, this reminds me of that cover.
Hold on, I got to click back over on you.
So for the Venom 1, did you see the Stan Sakai?
Yeah.
Doesn't that give you like goosebumps from like you said, like childhood?
And I ordered a couple of those from 789 because I ordered that, and I think I grabbed the last couple. What is it? Spider-Man 300 Venom number 1 homages that was through them.
Yeah.
And I have not seen those. I need to go track down that tracking number.
I think these were stuck in customs for a long time. So that's probably where they are, if I had to guess.
Oh, that could be it. Fucking books coming from England.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to shuffle a few more times since we added Baby Ice and Papa Missouri. All right, so here we go. If you are a new person popping in, LJ says, watch out for them giveaway hoes. I like that. So I'll pick a winner, and if that person has already won something, they will get to pick their item, and then I'm probably going to end up sending out something to the people who I waste their giveaway magic on. Here we go. Oh, is it going to be... Oh, is it going to stay on Cole or make it to quick draw? Cole.
Good old coleslaw.
All right. So our backup winner on this one, or getting a less cool prize. Sloppy fourths. All right, who we got? I gotta click over so I can sneak in. Oh, it's in the same area of the wheel.
It's the exact same area.
Uh-oh, am I shipping to Hong Kong or is it going to Taylor?
Oh, going to China.
Anti-M. Somebody sound the alarm. And I think it's super fucking apt that Anti-M wins something, because I remember it was when I was at Nationals, and I was like, how the fuck did I go from barely 1,200 subscribers to almost 1,500, and posted that, and somebody was like, Anti-M did it. So
yeah,
I'm excited to send that and a bunch of other, I'll send all kinds of pro-democracy propaganda to Hong Kong to fight the good fight against those evil communist sons of bitches. Unless Anti-M is on the communist side, then I will send pro-communist propaganda. Because fuck democracy, it's the devil.
Power to the people.
Yeah, I can play both sides. But we, I would not say we wouldn't be doing this giveaway without Anti-M support, but we would be doing this giveaway at the pace that I inconsistently put out content in like 12 years. At that, so I'm glad that I can do that and send some other things to Anti-M, because maybe I can get an interesting little history kind of swap going on.
I've watched her.
Oh, she's in the Philippines now.
I've watched her last couple premieres.
Mm-hmm.
She's done like history museums and stuff like that. They're super interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They are like, and like they're very soothing.
Yeah,
to watch, like very relaxing.
Well, and that's my plan for tomorrow and Saturday is to get caught up on, my 300,000 issues of comics, and then my like 27-hour long to watch later list of everybody. To go through. Oh, she'll be married and in the USA soon. Well, I was going to say the Philippines is actually, of a lot of international destinations, is one of the few that is ridiculously easy and cheap to ship to. And I think it's just because of like the constant back and forth networks between the United States and the Philippines that I think the Philippines is one of our Asian hubs.
Yeah.
In terms of sending things out. But if she's going to be in the U.S. soon, then I'll say, hey, Anti-M, I'll hang on to this and just build you a box, and, we'll see who gets their box first, Soul Twice or you after you get married and move to the United States. Speaking of, and Soul, I know that I saw you got one of these to do. Oh, let's make that big.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's looking really good. You're muted.
Marvin Martian of Mars.
I like that. You missed my fuck up when your internet was fighting us at the beginning.
Yeah.
Where I was like John Carpenter, Warlord of Mars.
Yeah.
So where that could be your next new random connection of, it was a joke. Thanks, LJ. Now I gotta think about how to spend money again. But if you heard that I had your box that got sent to the person who was in my swap. So the good thing is all the shit that I intended to send to you.
What?
Yeah, it's back at my house as of today. And I have some silly blanks for you that if you've never done a Scarlet from Bendis on Icon,
yeah,
I've got a Scarlet blank, 2 or 3 other random ones, but I know I saw you do a twig on Instagram, but
yeah, I did a Venomized one. Oh, it's over there right now. But yeah, I need a twig.
I'm gonna put a note on this one. That's Red X is coming my way.
This is the one you won.
I hope you bought a ton of these.
I only got 4, but I have a lot of Gunslinger ones. I want so many more of those.
The Spawn #1 blank. Yeah. I bought a lot of them because I know they're going to be so easy to sell.
Yeah,
nice.
They really are.
But I want, and I'll put this on the sticky note when I repack your box. That's the one that I was sad that I didn't win.
Yeah, this is the Deadpool trainee is going to J1. He won that one.
Yeah.
Got a Mandalorian I did.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, what is the Mangolorian? Who put that?
It's actually it's a parody, and it's like imagine like the Mandalorian was a UPS driver, because all he really does is that's what a bounty hunter is,
But is it basically Keen Spot the publisher on that one?
The publisher is Keen Spot.
Dude, I have a bunch of the.
All I can think of when I hear Mango is the Chris Kattan.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. He's like, I am the mango.
He goes, do not touch the mango.
Yeah.
Goes. Do you tell the babbling brook to stop babbling?
Yeah.
Touches the mango. Touches the mango.
I don't know why I have you small. Let me. You're showing art off. Books. You need to. Oh, that's sick.
Get it? He's a hero in crisis. Do you get it? He's a hero in crisis because
That's good.
He had to pull towards the dark. I had to get creative because I don't have any Star Wars.
Dude, that's totally your style. That Kylo Ren is totally your style. I mean, obviously.
Thank you. And then I did a gunslinger Cad Bane because that makes sense, right? In my head, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, and I showed this off on Instagram, and everybody got to see it drawn live.
What was that?
But
yeah, that's so good. I love
this
that
sexy beast was waiting for me when I came home. That Soul drew this live when he explicitly was like, I don't know how I feel drawing women because it might be awkward to draw boobs, and then fired this fucker out. And the moment I was like, I can actually pay for this in actual dollars right now, Jelly was like, I'm going to buy it and give it to Poser.
It's so good, though.
And then that...
Thank you, guys.
Came with... I think this is one of 2 almost full color covers that I have that you've done.
Yeah.
With the... Not like small, like chibi character and then full background that I think I've only seen you do a handful of other of those.
I never do backgrounds, man. But like, I need to pick up my background game.
But it gives you another new muscle to flex, and it's been fun watching you put that together tonight. That I like the Marvin the Martian, but you will have a big box of goodies coming your way. Hopefully tomorrow, unless my wife is going to Canvas again tomorrow, that August 2nd, Kansas has a constitutional amendment to protect abortion. On August 2nd, the vote is to whether or not to repeal the amendment. So
go do that, man.
My wife has gone from giving me a bunch of shit about not putting political things on our car to like, we now have like vote no signs all over the place. She's got stickers. She's like, I'm going to go canvas. And it's like, I remember I had hope in the early 2000s that we would do something to fight climate change. And I was like, I am an ally in this cause. I will support you in whatever you need to die on this hill. So she went out in like 100-degree weather today and canvassed for 2 hours. But got there. So here's Quick Draw's question for you, Soul. Do you use watercolor or just markers?
Oh, I just use Copic markers. I haven't learned how to use watercolor yet. I would like to, but no, I just use markers, man. Copic markers. I tell you, I started in graffiti, man, so it just makes more sense to me to do a black outline and then fill in with color. So yeah, that's what I do. But luckily, like these markers, they end up kind of looking a little bit like watercolor, depending on like how you I guess hold it and how much ink you put on. So like this is like kind of the best of the both worlds because it does blend well.
Do you have a blender marker?
I have a blender marker. Do I use it? No.
Okay. That was my next question.
Well, and Steve says he loves the turtle cover that he got from you. That, of course, he got the book that he won from you before I sent his poser pile out.
Yeah.
And he sent me a message on Instagram today and was like, hey, did those books get lost in the mail? It's like, oh, shit, they're on table. They're coming out soon. I'm sorry. I love turtles, too.
Yeah, Poser's notorious for shipping things right on time.
Obviously. But that's my goal is to
obviously
clear the table. But I will look for some spawns for you and then send you in the packages that come, sometime next year.
Spider-Man or Star Wars. That's what I've been looking for. I am out of those two, and those are like my favorites to draw all the time. Spider-Man or Venom, but the white covers, not the black ones.
Yeah. Star Wars links.
Any Star Wars cover, man.
Well, I will DM my shop too.
Yeah,
because sometimes sketch covers are bad at showing up on League of Comic Geeks, which is where we run our pull list through for the shop.
Yeah, they are, dude. I always have to. I have a guy like, who I do my pull list with, and he'll sometimes send me like just a catalog to go through. And the thing is, like, it's mostly indies, and I really need some more mainstream ones. I have a lot of indies. But the indie paper, I was gonna tell you two guys know, like, the indie paper is great for the cover looks great, but on the inside they always do an ad. They always do an ad, and then when that happens, a lot of the times the colors will smear a lot, especially like it has like a waxy feel to it. So I need to use permanent markers for those now. I've learned, but like the Marvel ones, it's just a jacket on the outside.
Well, and that's been the interesting thing that. Some of the sketch covers that I've gotten from you or other folks, some of them will have a double acetate page, that some of them will have it on top of the cover, and then they'll have it on the inside of the front cover to prevent bleed and rub both ways. Yeah. On some of them, they'll just have the outside one, but not the inside one. And it's like, the inside one makes a lot of sense to me. The outside one makes a little bit of sense to me if you have to worry about, like, if you're a con, like, not a con artist, an artist at a con.
I'm a con artist. Someday I'll be a con artist.
But if you're doing, like, mass shipping of those to one location, that the outside one would be good for a bag and board to not smear. But I think they both make sense, but it's just probably all money. All right. Let's do one last giveaway, and then maybe we'll half-ass talk about some anime now that J1's gone, where it's like, I watched some Dragon Ball Z episodes, and if you like someone going, or Hadouken!
Yeah, I can talk about.
I'm liking the bubble work on that.
I'll tell you what. A lot of the times, it's the extra stuff you put in.
Thank you.
Around the character that makes the difference. That really brings out your style.
Thank you, man. Because I really try to as just a regular basic artist, I find myself lacking a lot, and I'm really working on practicing every day just to work on form and drawing. But it's like those extra little things that I could add, that I could bring my own style in, that always make me myself feel better. And then I just know how to I don't know where I'm like, what color do I need to make in here to make them pop? It's like, oh yeah, red and blue, because he's got yellow up here, he's got yellow in here, and I'm just kind of deciding what colors need to be there without overdoing it and destroying the whole thing.
But those extra little bits of peripheral flavor, force eyes to go back to that central spot. So I'm like, because the moment you said that, I looked back at the Gwen cover and I was like, no, it's the splashes around the webbing that make me then focus back on Gwen.
Thank you, man.
And it's very reminiscent of graffiti.
Yeah.
And I would definitely pull off your background. That's what makes you special.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
I'm looking into getting an airbrush, an artist airbrush that Gorkum uses. And when I get that, it's gonna open up some doors for me.
Yeah, man. I think you should get an airbrush instead of a tablet.
The tablet's already coming though, man.
Yeah, did you get one?
No, I think I'll have it by the end of July. That's what it looks like. Because just having to I have almost enough money to get it, and it's just shopping and deciding which to get.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean,
I can't believe I actually succeeded in a goal of mine.
I can. Congratulations.
Thank you,
brother.
sir. I appreciate it, man.
The dark rabbit hole that I've gone down in my absence is the NFT world.
Yeah, man, I'll get there someday.
But the number of NFT artists that are I'm gonna do something physically and then digitize it, instead of like, I'm just going to push a button and have AI, randomize all these things. Like I sat and watched artists go like, here's my massive canvas painting of this, that they'll do 3 or 4 of their stock models and then do the colorizing of it. That there you go. Once your tablet comes in, we'll sit down and figure out how to make the Shop Talk NFT, where you can make a chibi version of you, me, Jelly, and J1.
Yep.
And then I'll figure out how to make some kind of AI be like, all right, you've got Jelly with J1's beard and Poser's gut.
Awesome.
It's so much fun. It looks like, dude. Like honestly, I just want to be part of that world where I can
you
just
can
buy
anyone for 300 Ethereum.
So you were a runner-up for the first slab, which means I'm going to add some extra goodness. And I think as I was cleaning up in here, like, it looks a little bit cleaner right behind me, but this is easily the cleanest that this spot has been here in a while. I found 4 or 5 Venom slabs that I didn't know that I bought that I don't need in my life. That will be the other thing that I know a guy who you'll get some... Thank you for letting me send you shit, 400,000 years later. Let's make that big, and then we'll click our giveaway button.
Bam. Might as well give this away today, too, man.
Say what?
Yeah, come on. It's a giveaway day, right? Might as well do it.
Well, there we go. Then we'll do our last poll for the Spider-Man, and then... I will...
One of one. Sold twice.
Sold twice. John Carter Carpenter. Marvin the Martian.
Snake Plissken.
John Carpenter, the Carpenter.
Let's see. I got to see if I got to add anybody else, because LJ said he's a giveaway hoe now. So Papa Missouri was my last ad.
Oh, here you go. Look, Venomized Twig.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's sick. I think I remember seeing that, but I'm in love with Splat, so I want a Venomized Slug.
No problem. Oh, and then I'm doing a Stitch version of Twig.
That sounds like a great marriage of the two.
I don't know, man. I just try to get creative when I have nothing to do.
But I think that also broadens your wheelhouse, because one of the things that we talked about, how, people like chibi art is something that people don't necessarily get into until they see it done to a character of theirs that they love.
Like. Yeah.
So the more that you're like, yeah, here's a chibi style Venomized Stitch, let's go. I think that's awesome. And you are seeing a lot of people show you some love in the chat for what you got going on. So again, I'm excited to see what you can do once you can add tech to this, and then we can have you and Gorkum in like a speed run of like who can just like fire out some kind of art the fastest.
Yeah, man. I could. I'll fight him. I don't care.
All right, here we go.
I love watching Gorkum work, because I'm always like, I feel like I could do that, but then I try it. I'm like, that did not come out like Gorkum, but I'm very happy with what I get, anyways.
Where did the goddamn? There it is.
Oh, so are you coming out to the shop next week?
I will be there on the Saturday. You guys go.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna go on the Saturday because I have to meet Gorkum. How am I not gonna meet Gorkum?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if I'll have enough money to get a sketch cover, but at least one remark, and I'll be happy with a Venom head.
All right, did a bunch of random shuffles. Okay, here we go. Our primary winner of the Spider-Man 2 Tubby.
Toys.
And if you don't know what this pop, that is under some shit. I was like, if you don't know what this pop looks like, I've got it in a hard stack that I went and bought it when I had to get rid of this one.
Wow.
So who is it?
Oh no. Oh no.
All right, so it's J1.
Rigged.
No, you can't win.
So we'll do some second roll magic.
Oh, that's funny.
We'll just tell him there's another J1 in the chat.
No, that wasn't. That's J1, not J1A Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see the J1 fiasco when he did the Scotty Youngs?
No.
Oh man, so good.
I was not available to chat with him. Nice, Umpty.
Umpty is our backup winner on that one.
Oh yeah, Umpty, that's my buddy. That's your buddy.
Yeah. All right. So you want me to just run this wheel again and say,
yes, spin the wheel, man.
But this time the person has to be here.
I would
So
like them to be here, man.
If you're here, you win the Sold Twice giveaway, and I'll do the whole run like a 2-minute timer shit thing.
What about
on my phone.
We have Sold Twice pick a number?
There's J1. We'll do that if this first person's not here.
Said, yay!
Yeah.
J1 said he's gonna be there too, right? To Gorkum. So hopefully I have some art for him. I'm gonna give it to him in person. Jelly, you live in California?
Not anymore.
Where you live at?
I'm in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right. I know Waylon's not here, especially because he's dealing with his son throughout the day that will sap some energy from him. So I will make sure that I add some goodies to his box, especially since he was a runner-up on a pop. Okay, so
Hey, Wait does good art too, man.
Yes. That
so
I think if he's got technology one night, that I think if we can give him a long enough lead time and I can be like, hey, you want to come draw tonight? That the two of you, I love both of your art because there are similar elements of a style, but I've gotten to the point where I can see both of them be like, Waylon did that, Soul did that.
You know the difference now, right?
Yeah. But they're still both dope, and I have not picked up one of his covers yet, and I need to. And maybe I should pick up a couple and make that this back wall, and that can be one night's random game of guess.
I'm so glad you're back, Poser. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm excited to be back. My time at the beach last week was nice, and then blowing my fucking hand up. All right. So you want to put a number right now? I see we got 21 people live. So Soul, in the private chat, you want to give me a number between 1 and 30?
Okay. I was thinking about it. I almost said no.
Oh. It's like, I'm going to put a starting line together really fast once I see the number. Okay. I see Soul's number. So, first person after that line, in 3, 2, 1, go. And now we all stare, and we're like, our eyes.
Really I'm waiting for the explosion of numbers.
Yeah,
there we go.
Don't see it yet.
You guys know I'm from LA, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because normally I go with Kobe numbers. That's my one hint. What I normally go with, but I didn't do that.
Oh shit! Agu just slid in the house. I don't see it yet.
Agu.
Oh, I think I saw it and then it jumped.
Nope.
No,
you don't see it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Quentin's in the house. My boy Quentin. You didn't win. I just want to click on you and say hi.
Look, Warpath thinks it's 24. He thinks it's Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe lost.
It's usually 8 or 24 because Kobe's the greatest. But no.
Yeah, and I think that's why Q went for 8. He heard you say Kobe. LJ said 45 because he's trying to blow up the world.
Yep. Come on, guys.
All right.
Let's start to think about who I am.
I see it.
Okay, good.
Oh,
I see David Reese.
That's my boy, David Reese. David Reese always tells everybody to smash that like button.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sub the panel. He's always telling everybody, and he's gonna get this Marvin the Martian.
I'm gonna double check and see if I don't see anybody else. But
yeah, I'm going back through as well.
After my last Whatnot auction, David picked up a couple of things, and I sent him the Marvel family that I had because I know he asked me about it. And I just couldn't find a seller. And I was like, David is here for everything.
He always is.
So I just stuck it in his box. And he was like, did you know that you sent that to me? And I was like,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. David's a great guy. He's
you like it. And
he's a good dude, man.
This is my
David looks like
do over the weekend is to build.
Dude, that Lost in Space robot.
Yeah, I'm going to build B9 this weekend, finally, with either Toby or Ainsley. And you'll see me teaching them about Danger Will Robinson and all that stuff. But
Danger Will Robinson. I like the new show on Netflix. It was fun.
I got to finish it. It
was good, man.
2 or 3 episodes. I finally watched season 1 of Stranger Things.
I have never watched any of them.
Season 1?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Me too. I've never watched it.
I couldn't wait. I just finished the
second part
of 4.
I've been told I need to draw Venica, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah. Oh,
but I gotta draw him venomized.
He pretty much is venomized.
Exactly.
I'm trying to think of if it's another D&D god. Does Vecna show up?
It is Vecna.
No. Is it really him?
Yeah, it's Vecna.
Hold on.
Well,
is it really
that's
D&D
what they call it.
Is that what D&D people are?
Well, Vecna is one of the prime gods of evil.
Yeah.
And once the Demigorgon showed up in season 1, and I was like, oh, I remember seeing this in the trailers for season 2 and 3, that I was like, okay, I can pick up on some of it, but
also Demigorgons are also in D&D?
Yeah, just about everything that's in Stranger Things that's like supernatural.
Yeah.
Except for 11 is based in kind of D&D lore.
Well, then now I know I should watch it.
Yeah, dude, it's good.
Okay. Bye, Kenneth. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah. Good seeing you as well, Kenneth. You know, I'm working on another love box. Yeah. Big Easy, we'll do some topless knitting in the future. That I'll work on that set. That way I can focus on being drunk and self-conscious about my knitting and not me being topless.
Trying to knit a nipple.
Man, you guys have strange ideas of fun, and I like it.
Well, I think it's still sitting up here. In my swap box, somebody sent me a crocheting Marvel Universe.
I was thinking about getting it too, just to try it.
Yeah, and I saw it because I made a joke that I was gonna figure out how to cross stitch because I like those.
Oh, cross stitching is fun.
Nonogram puzzles.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, I'll just sit here with needles and fucking cuss out some thread and make a Spider-Man that looks like a piece of red and blue dog shit.
Hey man, they say this stuff is good for anxiety and depression, man, and that's another reason I draw, dude.
Well, that's why I do
to stay doing something.
When I was a kid, we'd go like drive to Florida and stuff, and my mom would buy us cross stitching kits, and we would do like it'd be like a Jeff Gordon, it was fun though.
NASCAR, woo!
Yeah, it was funny, but it was
another
actually
laugh.
You like lock into doing that, and you'd all of a sudden 2 hours down the road.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it was cool.
But
I might get back into that. That sounds relaxing, actually.
Exactly. It's
just something you could mindlessly do and just zone out for a little bit. And then after you're like, hey, I like what I made.
Yeah.
So instead of our usual point at this time on a Thursday night where we're like, what the fuck have we been talking about?
Yeah,
like our just tired old man sets in that we'll revert to you hear people talk about the women's sewing circle, so we'll normalize it and have the everybody's crocheting hour where it's like, all right, Soul is now going to learn how to make a chibi venomized cross stitch. Where he's like, fuck, I put it in the wrong hole. Prick my thumb. But
all the jokes that can be made.
Oh yeah.
We'll do that.
Stick it in
after the world premiere of my radio play of Dick Fight Island that I've written about 10 pages of.
You have
and
10
maybe
pages?
I'll finish that. Yeah. Oh. I'll finish that once I finish teaching myself how to teach econ. Because
I keep telling myself, man, you have strange ideas of fun, and I'm all for it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
So,
and I know LJ will be around. LJ, I will not otherize you as my spirit bear, as I am a young, sad, wannabe cub. But you should Google, especially since this is you like this kind of comic, you'll like this manga or anime. You should just Google the book Dick Fight Island.
Yeah, do yourself a favor.
Do yourself a favor.
You have it on Google Docs?
I'll share that in a bit, where I may be casting people and be like, my dream casting for this person is Umptyscratch, where just a little bit of drawl on that
would be great to cast it as well.
Wow.
But
fun, man.
I'll tell you what, maybe
it's not Naked Bear Fighter. It's
just Bear
Shirtless Bear Fighter.
Bear Fighter, yeah.
Get your shit right, LJ.
Yeah, he has pants.
Yeah. He's not naked, he's shirtless. And he doesn't die like the guy at the end of Grizzly Man.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen that movie/documentary, sad, spoiler alert, but that shit also came out like 20 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, it was shocking in 2000.
All right.
And a guy that was living with bears got eaten by bears.
Since we are officially living here now.
We're off the rails. Off the rails.
Let's see. Soul, you don't have you're not starting
we need
a raffle tomorrow. You've got one already live, right?
I got a what?
I think you just finished
raffle?
it, didn't you?
No, I just finished my last raffle.
Yeah.
My Star Wars one, and then the one you won, I did 2 in a week the other day.
I couldn't remember if the Star Wars was still happening or at the end, but you're like, join my raffle. And I was like, I don't speak Star Wars.
You don't speak Star Wars. That's right.
Some issues.
Next time, just say no, so I don't keep saying you messages. I won't be offended.
Look,
I'll be really hurt. But
if I look at the number of people in a average live stream, and it's like we have 5 million people watching. No, like of the 20 people who are watching, when like 12 of them are like, "Hey man, I DM'd you like a year and a half ago." It's like, oh my bad. But LJ,
that's about right.
I am trying to push the agenda, and I was about to point to the flag, and I was like, "Oh wait."
Oh, I get that.
It's
like
off kilter because I had to show soccer scarves.
I DM'd you, and then you look in the DM, and you're like, "Oh yeah, there's a half-typed message from me in here."
Yeah, it's like,
I guess I didn't press send.
I was promising to do something once the kids went to bed. Because I bet of everybody who's still around in the chat right now, you could scroll real quickly and see it once the kids go to bed.
Yeah, I still have one of those for you. The last week or so.
Well, all right.
I like your pieces.
Once we get J1 back next week, do a little anime, manga.
Yeah, a little
chit-chat.
bit of manga and a little bit of. We caught up on comics that came out in the end of May and June, in the beginning of July, that we can all look through what we've got in our 2 reads to go. Here's what we've got. Yep. Once the kids go to bed. J1 did get a new one for me yesterday. The I'll come into the auction once I'm done watching Big Brother. I get to use that excuse again.
To me, so far, best book of the year.
Oh, I haven't read number 3 yet.
Best.
I can't help but sing that title in my head. Town Called Terror.
That's kind of how. What was it? Yeah, I kind of hear it as like DuckTales.
DuckTales.
For some reason, I don't know for some reason, but
Town Called Terror. Ooh.
The art is the best of any book I've seen this year.
Yeah, that's not hyperbole, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I knew the other thing I wanted to mention really fast.
What?
When we talked about I Hate This Place.
Yeah, number 2.
It's called Fuck This Place Again.
Yeah.
Not on my number 2.
My number 2, it says Fuck This Place.
No, my number 2 says I Hate This Place.
They have different ones. It just depends on what state you're in.
I tried to get a Fuck This Place. So you're telling me I can find a Fuck This Place number 1?
Yeah.
What?
I don't fucking know. Hey, I don't know. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about.
Yeah, look, we're listening to Soul Twice like he's the authority on this. Like he's the
publisher. What anime did I tell you to watch that you liked? That was probably some hentai and not anime. And on that note,
I like
there was a couple ones, but we'll wait till next week.
Yeah, we'll do that next week. That we will figure out what we want to talk about. Maybe a Tuesday in advance.
Oh no!
Maybe
don't plan things.
Maybe one scene of Dick Fight Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll go full like James Lipton in the single chair. Like,
yes.
You should narrate it. The curtain rises.
Oh, you want me to watch it? So I will probably be able to watch anime not next week, but the week after. And that's because I'll be down to 1 kid. Oh, so we can talk about it yet. Then the 2 of you figure out what it is and tell me in the
Oh yeah, we'll put it in the Discord. Yeah.
Tell me too. Damn shit.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you. Shit,
then
you're in the channel.
Kevin, I need to go back to your recent. My pre-orders came in because I was really pissed when Fuck This Place number 1 got turned into I Hate This Place. And then I was scrolling through all my stuff to read, and I was like, okay, I can start with an issue 2 of something. And I was like, it says Fuck This Place. And I showed my wife that cover, and I was like, it's called Fuck This Place Again. And she was like, okay, I'm going to go to Target now.
Okay, there are 2 different covers.
Yeah.
Why can't I have Fuck This Place?
Right?
Do you need to have the explicit lyrics on the top of the thing for you to like it more?
Yes. 100%.
Oh, okay, then. Okay, yeah, me too.
I am that shallow.
No, because I'm the same way.
Kevin says he thinks it's cover B all the way. I will now go address fuck my pull list accordingly.
Aha! It does say in Previews World, cover B, explicit variant.
Well, I don't know. Cat 60 always has the bad one. That's why I was always like, oh, there. Like,
why am I buying cover A's like a dummy?
I know you do DCBS, Kevin, and for as much as the technological Luddite I am, I look at DCBS's website and go, 1991 called, and they want their dial-up website back.
I feel like I have to log in through AOL.
Oh shit! I need a new Juno CD for my 30 hours.
Yeah, but exactly. It's the same as using like Mile High's
and
website.
Kevin, much like I was talking about the show that Jelly and J1 were on the Madhouse before this, and Remy was talking about some of his like spec and investor chat, I would love to listen to you talk more at length. Like, I've seen your pre-orders come in. I've seen the things that you get. Your 30-second spec videos drive me crazy when you're like, hey, I got this little tidbit, and then you're just out and it's like, oh, fuck you, Kevin, I hate you so much. I want to watch you shop on DCBS, on in-stock trades. I want to watch you work your magic on getting a fat box of comics for as cheap as I've heard you say that you get them. Because I got kids.
Oh, so you want to see the secrets? You want to see the
I need Kevin. I need Entropy and Comics to teach this man to fish. Although with DCBS, I gotta wait like a month and a half for him to come in.
Entropy, talk about it. Tell me more.
Big news on Venom. Well, I'll tell you what you gotta do, Soul Twice. You gotta go give that man a like. You gotta go give that man a sub. Because Kevin, I think.
Oh, he's the guy you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, Entropy and Comics. Yeah.
I can do that right now. Hold on. Let me go.
Yeah, go follow Entropy and Comics. He says that I'm making him blush. I think Kevin is one of the either best kept secrets or most underrated forces in the comic book YouTube community. Because Kevin's approach has always been, I know some shit y'all don't know, and it's not speculation. Like, Kevin has some hookups, and he's like, I'm going to give you 30 seconds of tidbits, and then that truth comes raining in like 10 days, 2 weeks later. So follow Kevin so you can get mad with me at these 30 seconds of speculation, or all of these, like, the relationships that he has with indie creators is absolutely insane. I know you work in entertainment, and that's why you should follow him.
You've been outed.
Because Kevin is not like, like swinging that big dick of I am an industry insider. It's like, okay, I talked to somebody today and heard this. And we see a lot of opinions like that on the internet that 85-90% of the time, not true.
Never.
I think I've seen one time Kevin go, oh yeah, that's going to happen later. Like a replanning of the 2020 apocalypse and the Mayan calendar. And then we died the second time around. That Kevin's intel got delayed. So follow this man for good little tidbits. I enjoy him so much, and I wish that I could be as brief and sneaky and insightful as he was, or is, not was. Like, rest in peace, Kevin, with my light moon and half blowed up hand. But
is that firework related? Your hand?
Yeah. You want to see it? Oh no, because I can't retie because my wife.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
So no, I had he just joined a gang that their colors are yellow.
What? Let's
Midwest?
See if Grand Theft Auto or
Black and yellow.
Saints Row teaches me anything that, like, I'm in the white version of the Latin Kings in Kansas, because it's always the Hispanic gangs in yellow.
It's the Irish Scots.
According to video games. Yeah.
J1 wants to see it. Show it to him. Show it to J1.
I'll take a picture and send it to you, J1.
It's gross, dude. Honestly, I don't want to see no grossness.
Literally, I've got like a $50 sized blister that is about half an inch full, and everything says don't pop it, don't cut it, don't drain it. But since it's right in that spot where your hand wrinkles in like 3 places to like open doors, grind pepper, open applesauce for a kid,
enjoy yourself.
I literally, like 5 times a day, take a safety pin that I clean in peroxide first, and like poke it a couple of times to relieve some of the pressure so I'm not in agonizing pain. So mentally I'm doing better. But yes, I physically have, I don't know if it's full second degree, but we're going to go with at least 1.5. But thank God
so
it's
third
in my
degree is full
non-dominant
thickness.
Hand. Yeah.
So you're probably at a good.
Like almost second.
Yeah, you're a full B cup right now.
But I've seen a second degree burn, and I'm like, it's not that bad. Like I still have an enclosed blister.
Yes.
That is healing the skin underneath, and I'm not constantly like, oh fuck, I want to die.
Yeah, it's not having to be debrided and they're not removing char.
Yeah.
There's
no grafts happening.
Does it smell good?
I mean, I have some kind of CBD lotion that smells nice.
You're gross.
I can't get the weed like you people in states where it's legal.
Drugs are bad.
I don't have a hookup in my town that's not a former student of mine. Like, is that the other answer that I need to go to?
That's weird.
Yeah. Aloe. It's an aloe CBD and hemp lotion. So there you go. But I think as we've hit talking about the burn.
Well, now we're on sunburns and
I'm pretty grossed out and lightheaded.
So there you go. Everybody give my man Kevin a follow. When I saw Christina drop that he is still on the road to 200, I am not going to give shit away.
He can't be 200.
So I'm going to get all of my shipping caught up.
1,200. Okay.
I am now going to go on a giveaway blue balls until Kevin's at 500 subscribers.
Yeah, don't give nothing away. Take it all back.
Take it all back.
Fuck all you guys. We're doing this show again when Kevin's
delete
at 500.
The show.
It's
over. Yeah. Delete the show. It never happened.
Go.
This goes bye-bye.
Yeah, go follow Kevin. We'll see if we can get him into the shop, because if there's anybody who can vibe, then I think he will. But I know I'm going to talk logistics, because I bet we'll still get Jelly and J1 next week, live from San Bernardino, which means one thing and one thing only.
Gorkam's going to draw on your car and show.
Two things and two things only. Gorkum is going to draw on the show, which is the way cooler thing. But the spookier thing, KM is back, motherfuckers.
He has no choice.
Oh!
So what is KM going to do after being absent from the Poserverse for months?
He's going to talk about pickles.
He's going to...
Hey, yo, have y'all read Human Remains issue number 3?
Wait, he was thinking that, or he was saying that?
We're gonna come up with some good shenanigans that we'll see what I can do to be envious that I'm not there remotely. But again, show Jelly some love, follow Sold Twice, buy into this man's raffles so we can get him dope fucking markers. He can get a Mavis Beacons, teaches you how to draw on your new fancy tablet.
Yes, can't wait.
That do all of the things, but we're back. We'll be back next week talking about anime and books that came out probably in February, since that's what we're all at on our reading lists. And we'll see how badly I can misidentify the book that Sold Twice is drawing, because if it's not John Carpenter, Warlord of Mars, that next week, he'll have an Enter the Spider-Verse #1, and he's drawing me upside down with my hand blowed off. Ugh. But as always, y'all, thanks for stopping by, and have a good one.